My name is Layna Ware, and I am a speaker coach, no pressure. I work with speakers, entrepreneurs, trainers, authors, you name it, anybody that is trying to be something. Anybody in here a speaker? Okay, anyone in here an author? Yeah. Trainers? Any influencers? Okay. Well, I'll tell you at the end why every single one of those things are all of you guys. Every one of you guys should have your hand up. You all are speakers, you guys are authors, you guys are trainers, and influencers if you don't know. Anybody would like to read on the front here, what is the definition of an influence? Just influence, not an influencer, but just simply influence. Can someone read that for me? Go ahead.
Sure. Influence, the capacity to have an effect on the character, development, or behavior of someone or something and the effect itself.
So you individually have the capacity, the ability to influence someone. It says here character. So somebody's character could change because of the words that you say or how you live. Because some people, you're the only Bible that some people read. Behavior, development, so people who are underdeveloped in certain areas, when they see you, they are encouraged to be better. And that you're always influencing, if it's your children, if it's your co-workers, and I know sometimes you want to roll your eyes, I can't believe I gotta be here again, but every single time you're influencing them. And sometimes somebody walked in with a good day and had their coffee, and then all of a sudden you may have said the wrong thing, and it has influenced them to now have a horrible day by your words, your actions, your behaviors, always influencing. All of you guys are influencers. So today we're just going to talk about just general influence. Anybody in here own a business? Boom, boom, boom. Awesome, awesome. And some of you guys are birthing businesses. You're going to have a business, do you? I already know. Yeah, you. The littlest one in the room, you're going to have a business. I know, guaranteed. So when you guys are doing your business, anybody want to give feedback of how they influence people to buy their stuff? Or how to get people to do something? Anybody? Like, is it just social media posts? You say, hey, come out to this event. Like, what do you do to get somebody in the room to pay for something or to do something? Anybody?
Well, one of the things that I do, I'm an educational entrepreneur, which means that I do educational workshops.
Okay.
One of the things that I do is I talk to the principals, superintendents, and I relate to them the value of the information that I want to present, and I try to sell the value, what they get out of it.
So he's telling them the value up front. You work with me, this is what you're going to get. Easy. Anybody else? Yes.
Yeah, so running a startup entrepreneur program, I talk to a lot of people who they're like, I know I want to be my own boss. I know I want to do something. I just don't know what industry, I don't know what product, I don't know what service. And so my job is to figure out, okay, forget that, because that's the how. What do you want? Is it a certain level of income? Is it a certain lifestyle? It's the what, and then I try to help them create a plan. Or I say, hey, if I were able to help you make a plan to accomplish that, is that something you'd be worth sitting down 20, 30 minutes to accomplish?
Okay. Anybody else? How do you get people to buy them suits?
I think the easiest
In case you guys don't know, when you know somebody's business, that's how you do. Go ahead.
I think I'm a full-time entrepreneur, and I think the easiest way to get people to invest in my products and services is to solve a problem. Right? People are going to pay you to solve problems that they don't have time to solve themselves or don't know how to solve themselves. So as long as you satisfy a need, your business will be successful.
Amen. So I'm going to go through these 6. These are the top things that I'm like, you know what, if you do this, I guarantee you might get somebody to do something. And I think that's the most important thing as entrepreneurs, as an individual, you want your kids to do something, whatever the case may be. The first thing is, well, that's not the first thing, but reciprocity. So you do something for me, I'll do something for you, guaranteed. So if you get me some cookies, and I love cookies, and it's not until I moved to Texas that I even like any sweets, but let me just tell you, when you do something for someone else, add value, add value, add value, add value. By the time your book comes out and you're like, yeah, can you buy this book? It's so easy, they're gonna buy it. They're like, you know what, this person has showed up, they know my kids' names, I have to add value. I can give back to her just buying a book. Maybe I'll buy 5 books because I know that she's willing to step out and say, you know what, I would like to spend time with you. Or money, or whatever it may be for you and someone else, reciprocity, number 1. Number 2, scarcity. So a lot of you guys say, hey, all these tickets, they out here, come get them. But when you tell them, hey, there's 2 seats left, you can influence people to get a little, and you might have still the whole thing to fill, but you're just gonna say, hey, I got 2 tickets left. These seats are packed. I just increased the capacity because we have 100 people coming. I'm telling you, when you convince people, scarcity, when people figure out, oh my goodness, I have to get on her schedule. I know that she's busy, or I know, but when you're able to say yes, when everybody else is saying no, or you're like, well, you could possibly be my client, let's sit down and have a conversation. You make them feel that, hey, there's not a whole lot of time with me. I don't have a whole lot of appointments available for you. But when you do that and you have scarcity, guaranteed influence. 3, authority. So when you up here and you look like the boss, people just assume that you're the boss. I promise you. Authority, you walk, you talk with confidence, you know what you're talking about. And I'm from New York, I can talk through a whole lot of stuff that I don't know. And I promise you, it'll look like I know exactly what I'm talking about. I promise you. Number 4, consensus, social group. So a lot of people on social media, they see people and they be like, oh man, they got 26,000 followers. Let me tell you, before a certain time, you can still pay for followers now, but you also, there was a time where you can get people to, you were able to get online and you could have it like certain pictures without you just tell the thing, the app, what kind of pictures you like. Yeah, I like those kind of pictures. It'll like it for you in your sleep. And it'll comment for you. And yes, the app is no longer, because you can't do automation no more. It has to be you actually really doing it. But they had this app, and people were like, wow, she liked my bathing suit. I'm gonna be her friend too. And then all of a sudden you have this person with like 26,000 followers, and then they took away the app, and now you have all these people with like 50,000 followers. But let me tell you the difference between myself and someone with 50,000 followers. I'm gonna come around to the DM, and some of y'all know, because I have come around to the DM and said, hello, how are you? What is it that you do? How can I support you? Because there's something about a connectedness. When you actually know someone, there's a difference of liking somebody's picture and you have no idea who they are. Big difference. All right, now we're on commitment and consistency. So, to get people committed, first of all, to get people in a room is like, it's work. It is work. And then you get them in a room like this, and you're like, okay, how do I get them committed to come back next month? How do I get them excited about this thing? So one of the things that I do, and if any of you guys have any questions, comments, I create anything, I create all this stuff. I don't have time to have somebody, I create it all. So that stay engaged thing that you see, I would give that out in my event. How can I stay engaged with them? What is the best time to reach them? And then I can get their commitment based on what they've already said. So a lot of times, we think people already want to be committed and on board, and they're not. But if you get them starting to say yes, do you like to speak? Yes. Do you want to become better? Yes. I don't know anyone that says, no, I want to become better, I'm good. I'm good where I am. I don't want to get better. I don't want to learn. I'm great. I'm making a lot of money now. I don't want to make any more money. Never. But when you ask the right questions to your followers, the right questions to the people that you're trying to sell to, you'll find out what their problems are. When you find out their problems, you need to be able to ask creative questions to kind of get them and lure them in.